Okay, so the next component of this project is just to complete a contour line drawing. So the difference between a blind contour drawing and a regular contour drawing is exactly what you think it would be. You're just looking at the paper now instead. So instead of never lifting my pencil and only looking at my photo, now I'm actually able to look at what I'm drawing, lift my pencil, and in some situations actually correct where I made the wrong mark or something that would proportionally make more sense. So now we are going to go from this photo to just a simple contour line drawing. So similarly with the first drawing, I'm going to start on the exterior. This will just make this a lot easier for me to kind of get the right proportions. I'm creating that outline first. Now it's okay in this stage to be a little more, to go a little light with your pencil. In the last one, it was a little more permanent. This one, we are really focusing on that proportion. A really good trick with this is to literally follow your eye around every part of this. Instead of drawing what you think it looks like, draw what it looks like. So really allow your eye to lose those, this is what I think the body looks like, and this is what I think, you know, this reference looks like, and really go with what your eye sees. That's a challenging thing to do. So right now I'm kind of just under that chin area, and I'm gonna go in and really carve out this cheek here. You can see she has a pretty defined cheekbone, and it's defined by shadow, but remember, we are not shading it all in a contour line drawing. So I think that this shape is pretty good for right now. Now I'm gonna go in and do the facial features. A good rule of thumb is to start at about halfway. So this is my face, this is about halfway. This is where I would place those eyes. I'll even give myself another mark for her nose. Now remember, in this image, you are lifting up your pencil. You are drawing as light as you can without being too crazy. You know, we don't want to drive ourselves insane here. Just trying to get the shape down. And now this is that eyelid. Don't forget that, whatever image you're doing. And now her eyes are kind of hugging that top line. So I'm gonna give that kind of sultry look here. And then let's go in and instead of doing a more realistic brow, I'm just gonna put a shape for right now. And notice that this hair kind of comes here. So I'm really looking at where everything is, trying to line up this to this, this to this. Now I chose this image because it's kind of universal. You know, I don't really know who this is, even though I'm sure she's some sort of model or something. I'm just trying to get these proportions correctly. I'm not trying to think about, you know, how does the shading look? Does it look realistic? I'm really looking at just the outline. Now I'm starting to notice that the way I'm drawing it may be a little bit too condensed. So one way to fix that is to literally just edit this in on your paper. Now you might notice, oh, okay, this seems like it needs to be a little bit longer. Now with this contour project, we're really letting go of what we think it should look like and drawing exactly what it looks like. So that's gonna help us with this style of drawing. Now I don't think that that looks too accurate, but I may go back. A good trick with this type of drawing too is to draw very slow. Obviously I'm going a little faster because we're working on this video now, but now she has these really, really wonderful lips here that are giving me this great shape. Now this is somewhere in the video where you may decide, all right, now's the time for me to kind of carve out any, you know, errors that I may have created. Now I kind of forgot pupils, that's why she looks a little crazy. I kind of forgot this like really shadowed area. This is kind of like her upper lid. I'm just sort of checking now, checking back. Does everything make sense? And that's sort of the outline component of this, so the contour